welcome on back to some more DCRL content. We of course just watched the greatest Div B match you've ever, or Div A match you've ever seen in your life of Pure Octane and Steve's Gators. Of course, Steve's Gators are going to land now, but that is enough of Div A of tonight. I am sick of it. Unless I do want to hear actually K-Tool's result later on. But regardless, I do want to see some Div B action. Of course, I got my favorite Div B host over here, Whirlypool. How you doing?
We're doing good. I think this is my second night in a row. So it feels good to kind of get back in the swing of things. I'm loving all the content we're creating. We had, a really good viewer count last game. So it's really fun to see all of you guys out here supporting us, as you guys always do, as we get closer and closer to land. So feeling excited as always.
As always. All right. Let's stop kidding around here. We're of course here for the two best teams in Division V, Penguins versus SharkBait. Tell me just an inkling a little bit more about these two teams.
So yeah, as a Div B player myself, I've won against them a couple times. I know they've been waiting. I think we're a little bit behind schedule, so I don't know if we want to try and make this as fast as possible here so we can keep things rolling. But so tonight we got, I think they're the number 2 seed if I'm not mistaken, in SharkBait Gaming. They are a force to be reckoned with. I've played them a couple times now. We've scrimmed against them, and they are a very dominant team. Their captain is none other than Coop Doggy Dog, as we call him, or I think his name is like SDM Perchance or something. He changed it to something weird, but he's leading that team at the front, and then rounded off by Nemo and Zajac as well. And then on the other side of things, we got the Pengwins, who made a huge statement win in the first round against Kachow. And I don't know if you watched our little podcast or whatever, but I had Kachow winning this whole thing. So to see them go down to the losers bracket round 1 there was pretty crazy indeed. And to be beat by Penguins, who were, I believe, the 6th seed, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure on all that stuff, but definitely an upset at that. So it's really cool to see them. And we'll see if they can carry on that momentum going forward.
All right, looks like these guys are just about ready to get going. So I want to hear some final predictions out of you. Of course, my predictions for this game are the number 2 seed are just dominant for a reason. Perchance is here. He's ready to play. He wants to come all the way up to Fargo from Rapid City. I got Perchance winning this in 6 games, 6-2 fashion. Like almost all of Div B games, 6-2 or 4-2.
Yeah, 4-2. Yeah. No, I think it's so hard to go against SharkBait. I've been against them a couple times. I've seen them firsthand, so it's really hard to go against them in this game here. But I'm gonna just to kind of go against you a little bit. I'm gonna go with Penguins, man. They obviously showed they have some promise, and on paper, with Grant and Thawfarth, they are on paper they are a very scary team to go up against. They have 2 very skilled members on their team. I don't know much about Silent Focus, but he's obviously here for a reason as well. So I'm gonna go with Penguins. I'm gonna say they take it in 6, that 4-2 common score line. So we'll see where that takes us.
We will see as we do finally get into this one. Question mark? Is things broken? Oh,
is it marking?
I don't know why people aren't joining. Join up. Let's go. But we do got these two teams just about ready to go for this match. Whirlypool, who are you watching for in this match to win it all? Who's going to be the playmaker? Who's going to take it to the other team and shut them down in this final playoffs match?
Might be a little bit biased here, but I gotta go look at my boy Zajac, man. I know him in real life, so I'm naturally going to be watching him a little bit more than the other teams, but he's kind of the it factor for their team. He's way more mechanical than everybody thought he was going to be. And definitely keep an eye on him. He's going to be going for a lot of demos. I think he leads the league or Div B in demos. So definitely keep an eye out for the demos from him, but he also isn't afraid to get up into the air and make some plays. But it looks like we are finally getting into this game. Yep, go ahead.
Yay, we're finally into this game.
We're here.
Yeah,
I
don't know what was happening.
Oh my.
And
We're gonna start off like that.
Okay, Grant.
Okay.
MSUM Season 7 Grand Champ doesn't have any shenanigans to deal with these guys and puts one in early. Penguins up in game number 1.
Yeah, keep in mind, guys, this is yet another game just like the previous game where whoever wins this series right here is going to be the team that progresses and makes it to the LAN event that we will be hosting on December 3rd and 4th. As Grant here looking for a little bit of a cut, doesn't quite get it. SCM puts to this corner. Grant's going for it again, but Zajac is there this time to clear it out. Silent Focus looking to go off the wall, but Zajac beats him once again. Great chance here for SharkBait Gaming as Nemo tries to put on an up, but Grant is there, bad at his side. Upper chance, going for the corner here, looking for a little bit of bump. Can't find anybody. Nemo getting a little bit of a pop and a demo. It's kind of open there. Silent Focus, or no, I think that was Grant, gets in the way there. Nemo looking for another one there, but Thofarth gets a nice clear. Now Grant looking to show off his mechs. Can he do something? Oh my goodness, that was close.
I thought that was Brad for a second, bro. I know they live close together, but jeez. Brad, I can't tell the difference. Now it is Thofarth in this midfield to Silent. Nice 50 here. Will be Nemo's ball, but 0 boost. These are for Zajac smartly, and for chance wants it with that pre-jump. Great block by Grant out of his net. Penguins, I mean, for being the 6th seed, they look really solid today.
Yeah, they definitely have. I don't know if there's been some sort of a change that they made, but they are getting every touch in their favor right now. As Thofarth puts in the second goal of this game, only a minute and 17 seconds into this game, and like you said before, they are looking very solid right now. And this is, keep in mind, they're going against the number 2 seed right now, and they're making them look easy.
The number 2 seed looking like they belong in Div C right now, but holy cow, Penguins, creepers, these guys, I mean, can they be stopped? They're just on a tear. Nemo!
Oh,
You monster, but what a save, equally as impressive.
Dude, these teams are battling it out. Penguins showing right now that they really want to make it to the LAN, showing that they are the underdog and that we slept on this entire season. As Grant now looking for a touch off the wall, but doesn't get it. Maybe loops around, but Nemo getting it over 2. Can't get it around Grant. It's now Silent Focus looking for something. Maybe a little bit of awkwardness, but perchance he's going to try and make something happen on it. What car is that? What car is that? I don't know.
Octane ZSR or something? Dune buggy looking one? I don't know. Goofy. That's what I know. Goofy perchance. But he does get a nice play here. Grant counterattack just immediately. Rocking the cake for the car. Trying to maybe pull some youth plays out of him. Chance, look for a pass. Has Grant instead. It will be Zajac here. 50. Dunk by Silent Focus. Looks like a chance for Orange. No. Actually a clear for...
I haven't seen any of those demos that I mentioned pre-game from Zajac.
Yep, Twinser.
The Twinser. Okay, yeah, you guys are right. I haven't seen any of those demos that Zajac has become known for in Div B. I don't know if I've seen one yet so far. I don't know if they're changing up. I don't know if there's some nerves coming out, being that this is for LAN. I don't know what's going on here, but doesn't seem like they're playing like their normal selves right now.
Just ended submissions, so any of you dirty dogs that bet after the mark, lucky, but we got those close, and don't you worry. And it'll be SharkBait to clear this one finally. Grant, there's this one. Zajac off over to counterattack for round 1, maybe around 2, but Grant has looked so good this game. I know he's been playing with Stewie and Brad a lot, so maybe he's finally taking some notes and applying it to his DCRL season in play.
Yeah, definitely. They're looking very dominant. And Silent Focus too. I think he's one of those sleepers, man, that we didn't know too much coming in, but all of Penguins right now they're all looking dominant. A little bit of a double commit there, but they're making it work. They're still okay as of right now. Silent Focus looking to do something with this awkward ball into the corner, but Zajac gets a nice touch. Can he get another for his team? Gets a little bit of a touch for Nemo, maybe get a little bit of a pop. This ball's going to come up the wall. Nemo's going for it yet again, but Thofarth says, this is my ball. And as he gets it over 2, can he get another one over the last man there? But Zajac says, nope, that's mine. Taking it out of the corner there. Grant gets a nice touch, but perchance gets a beautiful dismissing touch out of the corner there. Nemo is up. Thankfully, that's off the net. Couple of whiffs coming out there. Zajac is going to have a great opportunity. Man, these Penguins, man, they are not showing any signs of slowing down.
Clear though. Even more. Penguins, Another one. Oh, it's a double post. No way. 30 seconds left. Penguins up 2. They have a security goal, so you can't get no 0-second shenanigans on them. 20 seconds till they have won their first game in quarter. Oh,
Right.
perchance though wants to shut
Okay.
down the dreams. He's the reaper.
It's gonna be close. They got 11 seconds. They're gonna need to make something happen right off the bat there. Looks like Zajac and Perchance looking to make that one in, but luckily one of them does. As 11 seconds here for SharkBait to make something happen. Grant gets a favorable kickoff there, and nobody from SharkBait is there to make anything happen. Silence looking to go off the wall to get that go-ahead goal there, but Perchance they need to make something happen here. The ball is up. 1 second. Nemo is up for the ball. Are they just gonna let it drop? Yep, they're just gonna hit it down as Penguins.
Smart kill there. They get their first win.
I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can hear us, but we're just gonna pretend like you guys can.
I should.
Okay. So luckily, if you guys can hear me, shouldn't have been able to miss anything yet. Game 2 has not yet started. NDSU Wi-Fi is struggling a little bit, so you guys are gonna have to bear with us as we get our cams back a little bit. Let me just tell these guys that they can go ahead and go. But yeah, I think we're back. Like I said, we're gonna have to redo all the cams here, so you're just gonna have to stare at 5 Grants for a little bit. But thankfully, he's a very attractive man, so that's okay. As game 2 begins, as Thoffarth gets a beautiful kickoff, but Perchance gets a nice pop. Grant puts it to the side. Now Zajac looking for a chance here, gets it on net, but Grant says, "Not in my house," as Nemo going off the corner, maybe looking for a pass to his teammate. Nothing there though, as Silent Focus gets a good 50 in the middle. Zajac gets a pop over 1. It's gonna be free. Is anybody up? Not quite. Nemo is not there early enough. Thoffarth gets a demo on the 3rd man. It is open right now. Can he put it on net? And he slots it perfectly bottom right. That is the Thoffarth that I was scared of going into this season. That he's another one of those sleepers that we didn't know too much coming in. First time in the league. As he gets a beautiful shot and puts it bottom right. Penguins are already up 1-0 very early on into this game. As Perchance gets a boomer upfield. He's going to try and finish his own goal. As he does, the team captain, maybe he can put the team on his back here. Gets a nice read. I don't know, Brad. I don't know if that was a rebound or a double tap, but a very good read nonetheless. As Perchance gets equalizer, making this game 1-1, showing that SharkBait, they're not just going to go down without a fight here. So Perchance now, a little bit of a flick over 1, but Thoffarth luckily is there to help his team out. Zajac doesn't get the flick he wants. Makes it a little bit awkward for his team, but the demos are starting to come out. That is the play style that SharkBait knows and loves to follow there. Thoffarth gets... Are you back?
Glorious cam action. And everything is normal. Nothing is bad. And we have Silent Focus clear in this one. Grant should have a good clear off this one. Zajac wants to take in the midfield. Does have a touch to himself. Silent Focus gets beat by it. And it's a tie game. I like that. I couldn't pay attention too much. And Nemo wants to shut me up and say, no, it's not a tie game. It's a SharkBait lead.
Yep, and there is the demo heavy play, the bump heavy play style that I had mentioned earlier, with Zajac getting a nice bump at the perfect time for Nemo just to slot it top left there. That was beautiful. That's what we expect from SharkBait right there, and I expect to see that a lot more going forward.
A lot more going forward. Thoffarth into the midfield. Almost a crazy, like, a lot angle. Something crazy. Almost under Silent Focus. Thoffarth. They're throwing so many shots on right now for Penguins, but they can't convert.
Yeah, definitely haven't been able to convert too much yet. But they are looking a lot better, I must say, in this game too, as Thoffarth trying to show off the mechs a little bit. Doesn't quite get the setup he wants there, as Perchance has a decent 50 in midfield, but nobody from his team is there to follow up, as Grant's going to get a free flick from midfield. Now Thoffarth gets a nice pop. Gets it over 1? Can he get it over more? No, he can't. Perchance now trying to show off some mechs. Gets a flip reset over 1.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh my goodness.
Penguins looking a little bit more defeated this game in the cams. You notice they're just like, oh, shoot. That's a flip reset.
Yeah.
That's a flip reset in Div B. Oh my god.
What a play.
SharkBait
We don't see that
looking to
too
come
often
back.
down here.
Yeah.
Don't see that too often down here in Div B. Only a select few players can get a flip reset like that. And now perchance,
Oh
going for
gosh,
a crazy
the
angle.
Don't stop with this kid. Get this man. Test him for drugs. This kid can't do no wrong right now.
Oh my goodness, though. He is putting the team a little bit on his back right now. I mean, he's showing that he really wants to go to this land. He wants to play in it. And he is really showing it right now.
North gets it to Zajac. Zajac silent focus actually has to save that one. SharkBait 4-1 in game 2. I mean, I remember a series where a different team was 4-1 in game 2 and they didn't win it. AKA Steve's Gators versus Pure Octane last match. It's like almost the perfect script. I can't believe it that it's happening right now.
We promise this is not a scripted league, guys. We promise. Yeah. Unless K2's casting, then he's, you know, that's a different story. But
Brantley almost gets it under for chance. Should get a big thing on this one. He do. It is a solid hit. Chance collecting over the top part with the shot. It's silent focus to save, interestingly enough, and hopefully we can see some Penguins chemistry come out. Maybe a goal.
Yeah, 100%. They are not looking. They're not being looking as dominant as they were in that game 1. I don't know what's changed, but as I say that,
say it again.
Yeah. As I say that, a little bit of a mishap on the SharkBait end as perchance doesn't quite get the 50 that he wants, and Zajac just a little bit too awkward in net to be able to get to that ball. As Grant puts in goal 2 for them. It's not over yet. There's still 1 minute 37 seconds left, and all it takes is, you know, a couple goals to change that mental, and this game is not lost yet for Pengwins.
It ain't over till a fat lady sings, and we do got silent focus here, passing it over to Grant with the double tap potential. He 50s him though, to chance to get that one into midfield. Penguins looking a little bit more dominant with their mechanics now, trying to get some counterattack action. A double attempt. Oh my goodness, they are looking like Div A with all these ridiculous shots they're going. Jesus, guys! Okay, should we let them know they're in Div B, or should we just let them go?
I think we just let them go. They're peaking, and I am not complaining right now. But I mean, I guess I have to face them eventually. But dude, perchance is showing off the mechs right now. He is consistently hitting some crazy things right now. He is feeling himself right now. That is for sure.
He is really fast to some of these balls, and now we do got Zajac. Oh, into the midfield. Couldn't get around any of them. Perchance, though, high and off the back wall. Getting at the 50th, the final defender. Silent focus plays that so well, but Zajac with that cleanup. Oh my goodness, SharkBait looking like your number 2 seed. A little bit more convincingly in game 2.
Yeah, Lemon Limic in the chat says it perfectly. He is making this look like a clinic right now. He's making this thing look easy, as he is just doing all these crazy mechanics that are very, very, very hard to do. There's a very small percentage of players that play this game can do the things that you guys are seeing right now. So props to perchance, as it looks like SharkBait Gaming are gonna take this game 2 in a very convincing way. Man, I'm very impressed right now, and I'm happy with how this game has went.
You're happy? That's good.
Yeah.
Perchance. Oh,
Happy.
Couldn't get the touch here, but it doesn't matter as they are 3 goals up. Silent focus on net, but it is going to bounce a little bit. And SharkBait will take game number 2, forcing game 3, and basically forcing a best of 5 at this point, because it's not any different, because they both took a game. It's a best of 5 world. Who wins the best of 5?
I don't know, man. This game is seeming like it's going to be a game of momentum, and whoever can keep it longer is going to be the victorious team in this series. And like we both said before, the SharkBait, I mean, they're the number 2 seed for a reason, right? I mean, they made it through the whole entire regular season and finished 2nd seed. So, and I think that's what we're seeing right now is that number 2 seed. And a lot of it, I will say, was just due to perchance or Coop just showing off some insane mechanic plays right there. And normally we see Zajac being annoying, boost stealing, and demoing, and we really haven't. I mean, I think there's one or two, maybe two goals there, that happened due to that. But other than that, it was just per chance, just popping off, man.
Mhm.
I don't know what else to say.
Hey, there's nothing else to say except I will give us a quick little update on the e-girls versus purple match that is happening right now. E-girl respectives are up 2-1 so far, and purple are up 4-1 in game number 4, looking to tie this series up at 2-2, making it a very close one. Maybe keep your eye out on a good old Silk Stream if you are interested in that one. But we are here for Penguins versus SharkBait in game 3.
100%. Now Zajac looking to go off the corner. Doesn't quite get the touch he wants as it's a free touch. Thoughtworth gets a bump. Silent almost gets a beautiful setup play. Penguins are looking like they're coming out for blood right here in this game number 3. Like I said, this is going to be a game of momentum. It's going to be a big mental game. Both of these teams are proving that they're both perfectly capable of taking this series. As Silent gets a beautiful touch, a beautiful save from Silent Focus there, puts it out to his side. There's Perchance looking to show off some more mechs, but Grant is there early to take care of that. Now Silent gets a nice clear, gets a good 50, but nobody's there to help him. Can anybody get there? No, they can't. Now Nemo gets a dismissing touch out to the side. There's Zajac looking for a touch, gets a little bit of a whiff there. Now Perchance is the last man back, takes it nice and slow. Great job by him. Looking for another one, doesn't quite get it. Thoughtworth gets it to the blue backboard there. He's just going to keep pestering it. Grant can't get it over another. Now Zajac looking to get the blue ball, but Orange team are holding their end perfectly right now. They are laying on the pressure in this game number 3.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Both these teams are looking so phenomenal right now. They're playing out of their minds tonight. And I'm just excited to see who wins. I'm hoping maybe to see a game 7. Maybe we're back live. World, can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here. I think your
Send me a
stream's
quick
back now
invite.
too.
Yep. Send me a quick
Okay.
invite. Sorry about this, everyone on stream. Literally nothing I can do. I hope you guys understand, but we'll get you back right into the action.
I will answer your question. I think it's Go Rockers. A 50 is when 2 players from either side kind of hit the ball at the same time. We kind of call it like a 50-50 chance that the ball is going to go either way. So it's basically just when both players are hitting the ball at the same time. That's what a 50 is. But it looks like we are back and good to go. Like Trey said, the NDSU Wi-Fi not doing too well. Zajac is going off the ceiling right there, but doesn't quite get the touch he wants. But it makes it awkward enough for Thoughtworth. And Nemo puts in the second goal. And I think when you guys were gone, the first goal happened for SharkBait. Now, so SharkBait is up in this game 2-0, continuing that momentum they showed in game 3.
Let me try to get back into Ninja here. Jeez.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll get that taken care of.
Yep. A Silent Focus, trying to get it onto this corner, but Perchance gets a beautiful read out of their corner, trying to keep it in the orange half. Can't quite get it. A little bit of awkwardness, but Grant gets a clear. Almost just goes straight into the net, but Perchance luckily is there. And a Silent Focus looking to settle this. He does get it, but Zajac is there, read the whole play all the way. Can he get another one? He does, but nothing can come from this. A Silent Focus looking to start the attack from the orange side. Just kind of gives it to Perchance, who's now going to go up, trying to get a read into the corner for a pass for his teammate. Can't quite get anything going as a ball booms back into the blue end for Zajac. I will say, SharkBait is looking much more dominant. Looks like they kind of got their things together after that first game. They have looked pretty dominant from that. And I think that, can kind of attest. I mean, Zajac just gets a clanger, doesn't even have to flip into it or anything. And Orange was just kind of caught on their heels, it looks like, a little bit, as no one is there to get that save as they go 3-0 with only 1 minute left. Yeah, like I said before, they are just looking completely dominant after that game 1. I'm not seeing, like I said before, it's going to be completely momentum based. And as I say that, Silent Focus, one of the main sleepers from the Penguin side of things, gets not an equalizer, but showing a little bit of hope here for the Penguins. Again, this is not an impossible game for Penguins to come back from. They are only down 2 goals. 2 kickoff goals at that could, change this right here. But Zajac looking to go off the wall. Silent focus says, "You're not going for anything Meki today, Zajac," as he hits it out of his own control. Now, Grant almost gets an own goal, but Perchance is obviously going to be there to capitalize. And yeah, like I said before, SharkBait just continuing to show this dominance as they go up 4-1.
All right,
They
once
are
again,
It's looking crazy.
please NDS your
All right.
internet hold just for like 30 more minutes. That'd be super nice. And
Hey.
let's get into this game again. 4-1. SharkBait maybe looking a lot more like the Goose. I like to see that for all the Bison Bucks I put on them. And maybe all the Bison Buck betters out there too.
It does seem like there are a lot of Perchance fans in the chat right now. Love to see the support. Love to see some regular faces that I'm starting to recognize. I love to see that. So again, thank you guys for coming out. Now Nemo gonna look to try and make something happen. Does get one more finishing goal to put the icing on the cake, as you could say. SharkBait Gaming going up 5-1. This game, is this game 3 or game 4?
This is game number 3. This will be
Okay.
see who takes 2 games.
Right. Yeah. Again.
Okay, into the corner. Need a team play. Maybe get some confidence going to the next game. Doesn't actually get anything. That'll be another game for blue team, aka SharkBait. Take 2. You only need 2. Now move on to this next one. I will mute and VOD Grant. All right, chill your nips. All right, Worley. Paul, how you feeling so far? 2-1 in this series.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't know. I hadn't seen Penguins game versus Kachow. I don't know if that was streamed or not, but I didn't know, how dominant they were, what had to happen in order for that to occur. But I don't know. SharkBait are looking like the dominant team that they have been all regular season. They're, like you said before, they are looking like the number 2 seed. They're not playing with the exact play style that they were playing against my team, which was Zajac is just chasing demos the whole time. I haven't seen too much of that from him, but whatever they're doing right now is obviously working. They're looking completely dominant right now.
Absolutely. And shout out good old Zarch Raceman, your teammate, gifting a tier 1 sub to A&D Tilted Perspective. Thank you so much for that little gift there. We appreciate you, Zarch, and getting involved in this one. And there you go. You're back up on stream. I like that. And if anyone else wants to give subs, we are looking for funding for LAN. It's going to a good cause. I promise we won't steal it. And as we talk about stealing it, we'll talk about SharkBait in game number 4 now. If they can steal this one and steal a match point.
Yeah, definitely. And now Silent Focus gets a banging clear out of his own end. Zajac is there to get that 50, but Thoughtfarth gets that set ball up to the blue end. Zajac gets one of those demos that I was talking about. We'll see if we can see more of that, as Perchance is just fast. He's just fast, man. He's fast with the ball, just like me, man. Fast with the balls. As he gets it over 2 people, and already it's gonna put SharkBait up in this game number 4.
It did confuse cams here for a second. I guess with silence and thaw. But otherwise, yeah, SharkBait again early scores. It just hurts to watch for Penguin.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to say anymore. That momentum that Penguins were showing, that dominance
Game
that
1
Penguins
was
were showing.
so crazy. And then
I know.
It's gone like that. I can't believe it.
I'm wondering if that was just the SharkBait trying to get getting stream nerves out of the way that game 1, or if Penguins have kind of died down after that game 1. The world may never know what truly happened, but what we do know is that SharkBait has looked completely dominant from that first game, and I think they've kind of rallied behind their captain of Coop after that game number 2. That was a very statement game for SharkBait, if you ask me.
Oh my goodness. Coop is
It's
freaking
not gonna
out
stop.
Cams right Who? Doggy? Dog. What?
Oh my goodness. He belongs in Div A. I think he's proven that it was a disgrace to put him in Div B, as he is just looking like a completely different player. He is separating himself completely from his team right now, if you ask me.
You guys remember watching the land vlog? He loves saying he's a boosted animal, and Shapers, he's proven it tonight. Grant, trying to get a little bit of momentum back here. Gets a nice beat on a couple of defenders here, but cancels the last alone. And I think that for the defense bend, but Penguins do take a goal there. Lots of game left to play in this one. Could be a good opportunity for Penguins to tie up the series.
Yeah, definitely. Luckily for them, there's still lots of game left for them to make something happen, but they just need something to get that momentum rolling back in their favor. As I said before, on paper, the Penguins are one of the more scarier teams. They were one of the scarier teams one of the teams that I was more scared of at the start of the season. Just on paper, I know that both Grant and Thoffarth have quite a bit of experience playing in higher ranks, so we're kind of seeing that translate as they were able to, take down Kachow in the first round. But I want to see them. I want to see them get some momentum going here. I'm not sure what that's got to be, Trey.
I think it's got to be Grant going for all those momentum plays. Those double taps that he was like nearly getting almost every time. We've just kind of seen those go by the wayside. And not much pressure. So if we see more Grant plays, I think this could be a huge play, huge pressure from turn around the momentum. Zajac wants to set up a chance. The pre-jump out of this guy is dummy, and it works. Oh no! What was that?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, cool, nice.
A little bit of a caster curse there as Zajac gets a banging touch towards the orange net. A silent focus. How many times have we seen that man clear the ball out of his own half? He has been extremely consistent with those clears this game. And I say he's one of the more impressive players that I've seen from Penguins. When I played against him, I didn't notice how consistent he really was, but he's been showing out this game, it seems like, as Perchance goes for what was probably going to be a crazy angle, trying to get a little bit of like I don't know if that would have been a psycho or not, but Grant has an open
There's
net.
Another Grant goal. That's what I'm talking about. Grant needs to be that guy. He needs to be the trash Div B. And right now, he hasn't been there, but Bradley might be brewing up in his blood.
Yeah, I am seeing in chat, how is it even fun demoing this much? Man, there haven't even been that many demos in this game, so if SharkBait can play like they normally are, there will be a lot more where that came from, if you ask me.
Hey,
but
just
now,
a tip of advice: never tune into a Monkeys game on this channel. Just don't tune in; you'll hate it. Anyway, Zajac, oh, what a clear! Does get around that, and I'm actually watching Silkstream right now. It is Egro Respecters on match point. They're up 3-2 for Div A.
Oh boy,
potentially pulling up a crazy upset against Corporal. And Zajac puts in another one for SharkBait. SharkBait have looked phenomenal in this game.
yeah, they really have. I'm really, mostly a lot of the impressed feelings, I guess you could say, right now are from Coop. He's been looking outstanding all series, and both Nemo and Zajac have been there to either be the cleanup man or be the dirty man, getting some bumps and stuff like that for Perchance. But Perchance definitely has to be one of the MVPs, if not the MVP
Nemo,
of the series.
I can't take off these cams for a second. Ow.
Nemo gets a very good angle, kind of puts it right behind the defender, where it's undefendable. And yeah, SharkBait took away any slice of hope that Penguins had just a couple minutes ago, as this game is now looking more and more like a SharkBait win, but there is still time if you have some hopium. And Zajac looking for a little bit of like he seems to like his corner plays a lot. Seems to like to bring it into their corner, try and make something happen with it. As Perchance tries to get ball that's way far off the wall, but can't make anything happen. A little bit of awkward touches happening right now with Grant.
Brantley.
Is that
Okay.
his hat trick? Is that a hat trick? That is a hat trick. Grant
3
gets his
goals
third.
from the man himself, and they're all Grant.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what you need, but holy cow, when SharkBait's scoring 5 a game, I don't know if you can ask any more from him. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anything can happen. You can have as much hopium or copium, whatever you want to call it, as you want. But yeah, you're right. SharkBait Gaming has looked extremely dominant ever since that game 1. And now perchance gonna look for going for something crazy, but it looks like the Penguins have at least made the decision to at least kind of shut down those crazy mechanical plays, as we haven't seen too much, at least not as much as that game 2, as SharkBait are gonna go up 3-1 in this series. They are now on match point, 1 game away from securing that land spot. You got to think that those nerves, those emotions are going to be kicking in this game.
Yeah, World, can you speak to a little bit about like the nerves that you might be experiencing when you are 3-1? You are a game off of land. You've won 3 straight. I mean, tell me how that feels.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've never been to a LAN, but just being in like the championship last semester, just gonna subtle flex right there. That one game, feels like it's so far away. Even though it's one game, you've probably played hundreds of games up to that point. But in situations like this, it feels like, a long road ahead of you still. And I'm sure that is what SharkBait Gaming, at least a couple of them might have running through their head. I don't know what goes through Zajak's head sometimes when I'm talking to him, but I do know that it feels a lot longer or a lot farther away, and they definitely cannot grow complacent as this game 5, which could be the last game of this series, begins, as Nemo looking to get something started. But now Silent Focus going off the wall. Gonna try and look for maybe like a flick or something, but can't quite get it as Zajac gets a good clear. Thawfarth gets a little bit of a 50. That kind of goes in Zajac's favor there. Then Nemo gonna maybe turn on it and look for something, but Thawfarth is up way faster than him. Perchance gets a big booming clear. There's like 3 people up for this ball. Grant gets a nice dismissing touch. Gets the boost, and now it looks like he might try and get a challenge, but Silent Focus gets a nice clear. Zajac gets a weird clear. Thawfarth kind of almost is there to read that. There's a little bit of a double commit happening right here. Silent needs to be careful. Nothing is happening here, but Perchance is there to get a big booming clear. Look, Perchance is kind of just being that like third man that gets like these like nice pops and then goes for some sort of clip. I mean, that's kind of like what I see from a lot of these like teams that have that very mechanical player. It seems like they just play third man, sit back. As Nemo tells, I don't know who that was, I think it was Grant, tells him to get to the weight room. I am coming through. I am scoring this goal. As SharkBait goes up 1-0, 1 minute into this game.
That is incredible. I just want to do a quick little update for you guys. Purple have forced a game 7. Eager Spectres have gone to game 7 against Purple. This last game will decide it all for Div A, who is knocked out and who will go on to face Lorem Ipsum to go to LAN. Now, but we will get back into this action as this is game 5, and we are also deciding who will go to LAN on this game. Silent Focus, Thawfarth, and Grant need to do something to start some momentum in their favor, as Perchance has already started up their revolution, this first goal in game 5.
Yeah, 100%. They already have that 1 goal security blanket in the final game that they need to secure their land position. All they need to do now is keep that 1 goal lead, and they will be in it. But Grant has a ball rolling across midfield, and he just bangs it. SharkBait is not ready for that. I don't know, that was not really a calculated 50 there. Grant is in the perfect spot to bang that in. Gets the equalizer. It is now 1-1.
It is absolutely 1-1. Here we go. SharkBait Penguins. This is the series you've all been waiting for. Div B wants to land. Who will be joining the good old Rat Pack in the upper bracket finals. I want to see some much more Grant plays again. I brought it up last game. I want to see Grant just absolutely pop off and get some Bradley plays, as I like to put it.
Yeah, I think it's another thing, another important note here is that both of these teams have not lost yet in the
Oh my
playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, oh my
God.
gosh.
Zajac?
Zajac, dude.
Unfortunately, his camera froze, but are you human?
What an angle, dude. I said it
This
before.
man
Keep
for
an
content.
eye on Zajac, man. He has that potential to pop off at any given moment. And what better time than this game? But I just want to quickly finish what I was saying before, where both of these teams have not lost yet in the playoffs. So luckily for whoever team does not make it out of this series, they will go down to the losers bracket, and they will still only be one game away from making land. So
Yeah.
whatever team does not make it, all hope is not lost. As Zajac, looking for a little bit of a clear, gets another one over one. Perchance was just a little bit too early on that, and now it's kind of scrambling back to the net. I don't know who that was. A Grant needed to get a little bit more pressure put on there, but Silent puts the ball on net, but Zajac is there to put it to the side. Oh my gosh, even my heart kind of going crazy. I mean, this game is insane. My nerves are going crazy, and I am not even playing. So I can only imagine what these players are feeling right now, Trey.
Yeah, nerves that have to be going through their veins. They must be shaking their hands, trembling at every little button press that they have to make, the precision, the bumps that they need to pull off. Silent focus, though, kind of starts up a little something for Penguins here. Good opportunity to tie up this game. With a minute 20 left. A minute 20 could decide who goes to land and who goes to lose here right now. That scares me.
100%. As Penguins had a really good opportunity right there, but unfortunately, one of the Penguins players could not get a pretty hard read. That would have been the equalizer once again in this game number 5, I believe. So Penguins need to get something going like right here and right now. And it looks like Grant's kind of going for a little bit of some more physical play, going for some more bumps, trying to bring that physical play back right to them, give them a taste of their medicine. As Thoffarth gets a nice pop into the middle.
Silent
focus
keeps him alive. The pass from Thoffarth was amazing. But oh my gosh, the clanger Nemo wasn't ready. They tie it up with 40.
Oh boy. Oh boy, Trey. It's getting serious.
Oh boy.
It's getting serious. Penguins are trying their dang bestest right now to hang on to this winner's bracket run. They're showing that they're not ready to give up quite yet, as Thoffarth now getting a nice touch, gets another 50. Oh my goodness, if no one was back there, that was going right in their net. Grant gets a crazy 50, but nobody else is there to finish it. Perchance. Oh my. Who else?
Words.
Coop Doggy Dog. Coop Doggy Dog does it again, man.
That shouldn't be allowed in Div B, guy. That's what I'm saying. We need to ban him, test him for drugs. Coop Doggy Dog.
He's on steroids, man, or something. That was a crazy play.
All of it so fast. No way, Grant.
Grant.
8 seconds left. They need this one. Penguins to stay alive in this upper bracket. 4 seconds left. Chance keeps it over there. It's gonna hit the ground. SharkBait have made land in NDSU.
They are going. They did it. Oh my gosh.
Come out victorious. Let's get a winner's interview as soon as possible. I need to hear from his voice.
Congratulations to SharkBait, man. That was, and the Penguins for making it this far. Definitely showing some progress here. As the run is not over yet, but oh my gosh, Coop Dog did. What a crazy game from SDM Perchance.
You want to pull them in while I get everyone set up here?
Okay. You want me to pull them in, you said?
Yep, pull them into Discord.
Okay. They should be able to talk. I changed permissions in this channels. Oh, I guess they can't. Can we just go to general?
Yeah, move us to a general.
Okay, there we go. That should work. You guys there?
Yep. Are you able to hear us?
Hello?
Yep, we can hear you just fine.
Sounds
Oh
good.
my gosh, guys.
You
Congratulations.
have done it.
We're going to land, baby.
Going to land. You guys did it. And I'm just gonna start off, man. Coop dog, bro. I don't know what you ate for breakfast this morning, but I want it. I want whatever you ate for breakfast this morning because you put on a absolute show for us today. Great job to you, man. What did you do anything different to prepare for this game? I have not seen you be that dominant yet.
Honestly, all we really did for prep was work on comms, to be completely honest, and then also play more like aggressive. I don't know where this came out of. I mean, I noticed kind of when we were practicing that I was like reading the ball pretty well, but yeah, I honestly have no idea. But I was happy with how it was going, but I could not tell
You
you
were
where it
happy?
originated from. I was very happy.
You're
I don't know if
happy
you
you're peaking perchance. That's
Dude,
I love to
I
hear
was
that.
peak. Yeah, Grant just called me peak chance.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm very happy with how I played, but it wasn't just me. So
That is true. You both Nemo and Zajac obviously both had to hold their own, and I think they did that and more. Obviously, why you guys won. I will say that what was going through your guys' heads after that game one, after Penguins came out looking so dominant. What did you guys change? What happened there?
So
Yeah.
I guess one. I don't know if you want to talk about it, Nemo.
I mean, we had to give them false hope. We had to give them a win somewhere, right?
That's not what I was talking about. But
No. Oh, what are you talking about?
Nemo, you know what? I'm gonna call you out
We were
here.
not ready.
So Nemo has a really bad habit of, I don't know if it's his attentions. I don't know if clownfish have really quick attention spans, but after either before a game starts, especially with all the issues that Stream had before the match started, he forgets that we're in a game, which is why the first match was so scuffed at the beginning, and I had to like change team like frantically to keep the ball from spawning in.
Yeah.
Because Nemo forgot we were in a match, and the whole first game was just absolute chaos as we were all just screaming at each other like, "What is going on?" But we kind of realized that the first like 2 goals were in like the first minute or so, and then we played perfectly good Rocket League after that, and then I don't even think they scored after that. I think it was just like 2-1 was the score.
Right. Yep.
But we just kind of were like, that was a complete fluke. We just need to calm down and play our game, and we did.
Yeah, no, you guys definitely did. You guys were able to get a hold of your emotions / nerves / whatever mindset issues you had going on that game one, because after that game one, you guys looked completely dominant. There's a little bit of hope for Penguins right at the end right there, but you guys also shut that down without an issue, it seemed like. You guys really did obviously prove that you looked like and deserve the number 2 seed. Maybe, a shot at that number 1 seed, as I think you guys are now going to be facing Rat
We'll
Pack.
play Rat Pack at LAN.
Yep. So that's what the bracket's going to be looking like. Obviously, that's going to be a fantastic game, perhaps the game of the entire LAN. The number 1 and 2 seed facing off.
Yeah,
so.
per chance.
Not perhaps, per chance.
Per chance.
There's a chance, per chance, yes.
I do want to hear a little bit from Nemo and Zajac. What schools are you guys from, and how far will you be traveling actually to make it to NDSU?
I am just down the road, just across the pond, actually. MSUM.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's great. That's a quick little drive. And then Nemo?
I'm at UND, so about an hour away. So quick drive, quick hour.
And then perchance, I mean, you're probably just another quick hour or two, right?
Oh, totally. Yeah, no, I'm actually going home for that weekend anyway, so it'll be nice. I can just drive up from like Brookings, which is just a couple hours.
Oh,
so
sweet. Because normally it's like what, a 6? How long?
It would. I mean, I don't know from Rapid to NDSU, but from Rapid City to Sioux Falls is like, well, depending on what like direction you're going, because the time change. But it's about 5 hours, and then I'm sure there's a better way to cut up to NDSU from Rapid, but it's probably about 7 or 8 hours.
Oh my.
Yep, we
That's
just made the drive. It was about 8 hours, especially with all the stops you need to make. It's a rough ride, but I'm excited to see all three of you on land playing in the winners bracket finals. I mean, I'm super excited. I'm sure you guys are too. Super and congrats. You deserve it. You played phenomenally tonight.
Yeah, 100%. I'm excited to see, what you guys are able to do at LAN. You guys are
Mhm.
one of my favorite teams besides my own, obviously, in Div B.
Thanks.
So,
Appreciate it.
Hey,
I
I
know
believe in you, Will.
Thanks,
Still
man. I
hope.
appreciate it. Well, I know it's past Zajak's bedtime, so I guess
I
we'll
was
have
fell
to.
asleep
every
during the
time.
game, so
It's past like both of their bedtimes, but that's beside the point.
Oh, you guys are too funny. Thank you for doing this little post game interview. And I mean, super
Absolutely.
congrats. You've had a phenomenal season, boys.
appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good
Congratulations.
evening.
Well, thank you.
You too. You too. All right, bro. It's just you and me again. Can I get your cam up real quick before we end this one?
Oh, I forgot we changed channels.
There we
There we
are.
go.
I got Whirly Cam for this final little outro. I mean, Whirl, what a phenomenal two series tonight. Both sending them to land, and we didn't have to kick anyone out of the playoffs too. It's just it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, 100%. Like you said before, I'm a super sympathetic guy, so luckily we didn't have to wave anybody goodbye for the season tonight. Penguins are going to have another shot at making a run for land. They are still only one game away from securing a land spot. I don't know who they be facing. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But they
I don't
are
think it's been
still.
decided yet.
Oh yeah, I don't think it has either. So, but they are still only one game away. The road is not, it's not done for them yet. So, great job to both of the teams. SharkBait obviously coming off on top there, proving that they deserve that number 2 seed spot. So, I don't know. I'm overall really impressed with how that all went down. So, thanks for letting me come on, Trey.
Of course, and I do actually just want to give a quick shout out to everyone in chat. I know we had some great viewership numbers tonight, and everyone showing your support and all your messages to the players, to us. It goes unappreciated, but I just want to shout it out. Every single person that showed up tonight had a great time watching, or just even stopped in to see the scores. Appreciate you. I mean, we couldn't do this without you guys. I mean, thank you. Your support means more than you can know.
Yeah,